several hundreds miles southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. We're going to take a closer look at the possibility of this developing, right? So we're watching off the coast of Africa, especially this time of year. We start to see along this monsoonal trough some of these areas emerge that have the possibility of becoming a tropical cyclone, but they face a lot of different challenges, right? Especially this year across the Atlantic. 70% chance per the National Hurricane Center of this becoming a tropical cyclone. You'll notice the possible area for development where we could see this strengthen. It's a little closer to home, right? Closer to the Lesser Antilles, that swath goes. This is why we've got, this entire swath right along the ITCZ. We've got the monsoonal trough going this time of year. But the problem lately in the Atlantic has been our wind shear. Whenever you have wind shear taking the top of a tropical cyclone off from that warm core, you don't get that nice warm core all the way through the middle, and so it doesn't have a chance to develop. But you'll notice, look, see all this? This is all area that this has a possibility of developing, and the water vapor also looking decent as well, not looking great. Still going to have a few challenges for us, but there is that chance of seeing this develop, Jen.
All right.
What's going on? We're looking at it ourselves, though, too, and we're saying, this has a chance. It's the first chance that we've seen in quite some time in the Atlantic, right? But everything's becoming a little more favorable. We've seen that really hostile wind shear in place and dry air in place for so long, and now we're getting kind of a little thoroughfare where this might be able to sneak on through. 70% chance of this developing over the next 5 days. This is the area that we're watching for possible development, and it's a very real possibility. Take a look at the satellite imagery here. You'll notice as these storms, as they emerge off the coast in this monsoonal trough just south of the Saharan Desert and that Saharan air layer, that's exactly what we see happen this time of year, this emergence, and these all then head off toward the west, Jen, and it's very possible that right in here we could see something develop, but we're watching all these that emerge behind it too.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a lot more activity than we've seen lately. And so it begs the question, how do you go from a disturbance like this to a full-blown hurricane? Well, Jim Cantori explains what starts as a wave during the so-called Cape Verde season, something that you only see right here on the Weather.